Alright, boys, the Toronto Maple Leafs, year 3, we're ready to finish the regular season and head off into the playoffs. The trade deadline, we picked up Jordan Staal. We answered our third line questions that we had, our penalty kill questions. Alright, this guy's pretty much on every special teams that we have. Jordan Staal, he's centering the third line now, while Joel Colburn has moved down to the fourth line, alright? So, in this video, we're going to finish up the regular season. I'm pretty sure we're going to be a playoff team. It shouldn't be a problem. We are in 6th with 74 points. But, I mean, how many games left do we have? 1, 5, 6, 8, 12, 15, 16. So we have 16 games left. With 8 overtime losses, all we really need is about 42 wins. That'll give us 84 points plus the 8 points, 92 points. With 92 points, you should be a playoff team. So out of the 16 games we have left, all we have to do is win 9. Okay, so that's very doable, and like we could still get more overtime losses here or there. So let's simulate quickly to the last 6 games. Yeah, see if we do just shit the bed here at the end of the table. We shouldn't though. We have a great team. Yeah, 4-2. Way to go! First game with the first new team, 4-2 win. We have a great team. The only thing is still James Reimer, but we have to play him, boys. We have to give him the experience. There you go, 3 in a row, 4-2, 4-2, 4-2. Yeah. Yeah, there's another one in a row. All right, all right. Remember what happened last year? We were the hottest team going into the playoffs, 7 in a row. So this is the time of the year that you really want to catch fire. Right now, just get the goals going, you know. James Reimer, hopefully he gets off. I really like that we have Michael Leighton as well now as our backup, because James Reimer's going to be pulled a few games, I'm sure. But Michael Leighton now can come in there and shut the door. He's better than a 73 overall goaltender. He's an 80 overall. So that's good for us. So we've lost a few here. Come on, keep winning. There you go. Get those wins. Get those wins. Yeah, boys, I don't think I have to do the slow simulation here. There's no point. No, we are a good team. We are a good team. Yeah, here it goes. Yep, we're in the playoffs. We got 88 points right now. 90 points? Nope. Oh, we got 89 points. So 6 games left. Let's see what the stats are here. We're still in 6th with 89. We can crawl up to 5th. The reason Washington is in 4th with 97 is because the Montreal Canadiens are leading our division with 91. So we could still catch Montreal. We're only 2 points behind. We could still catch Montreal and win our division and end up in 3rd in the Eastern and have home field or home ice advantage in the first round. So yeah, we could still do great here. With enough games left, hell yeah, we can catch Montreal. So here we go. Let's do regular simulation still, boys. We don't need to do the long simulation. We got this. And look at Claude Giroux. He's almost a 40-goal scorer. Unbelievable. I thought he'd be helping out Phil the Thrill, but he's just saying, no, man, I'm the superstar. I got this. I got this. All right, so we lost that game against the Rangers in regulation. That's okay. Game against Washington, first team in the East. Yeah, we lost against them. I expected that. Okay, so we have 89 points. We're still not in trouble. 4 games left. You know, this is a big game, actually. I mean, we're 5 points up of the last team that can make the playoffs, so I think we're going to make the playoffs, unless we lose all these games in regulation and something crazy happens. Montreal is now 5 points ahead of us, so I don't think we're going to catch Montreal. But we can still make sure that we get 6th. So, yeah, Boston, this is a big win because they're in 7th. Come on, big win, big win, big win. And we win in regulation. Okay, so that was big. Next game against Winnipeg. Come on, big win. Get it in regulation. Going to send out my scout first. We did the QMJHL this whole year, right? No, we did the OHL. Excuse me. Yeah, let's send him back to the QM. There we go. All right, Winnipeg's up next. Come on, come on. Regulation win. Regulation win. Come on, there you go. Actually, it doesn't matter about the regulation. We won. So there's the 42 points I was talking about. 42 wins, sorry. We got to it. That's good. We got 93 points. We can maybe catch Philly. They're only 2 points ahead, and we got 2 games. We can get to 5th. We can crawl to 5th. And we can even catch Montreal if they don't win another game and we win these 2 games. So, yeah, we want to win these games. Up first against Carolina. They're a good team. They're a playoff team. Come on. Come on. Ah, we lost. All right, we lost in overtime. Doesn't look like we're going to catch Montreal. That's okay. Let's simulate the last game here against Tampa Bay. Come on, get the win. All right, and we finished the season 43, 29, and 10. Not the greatest. There's a lot of losses there. It's 43 and 39, basically. But you know what? Since the trade deadline with the addition of Jordan Staal, had a pretty good record. We had this little streak here, 3 losses in a row, which hurt. But that's okay. That's okay. It's going to happen. As long as we do good in the playoffs, should all be good. So, in this video, let's do a season wrap-up. Let's check out all the stats, all that good stuff. Goals against average, are we up there? No, we are not. So, yep, James Reimer still not the greatest goaltender, but that's okay. Save percentage, he's not up there. Wins, he is up there, as always, for our goaltenders. Points, look at Claude Giroux, boys. Second in the league, 91 points. That's a great first line. Ryan Getzlaf, 8th in the league with 86 points. So those two are clicking up there. No need to change that first line. Even though Phil the Thrill's not up there, they're getting points all together. So don't change it whatsoever. Assists, Getzlaf with 62. No one else. Goals, Giroux with 40. Unbelievable. Claude Giroux with 40 goals. That's great for him. Team standings, so we finished 6th. Montreal got 98 points. So we're going to be on the road our first series. That's okay. Western looked like that. All right, let's go into the actual, let's just check out our whole team here. Let's do a whole season breakdown. I really, I don't know about James Reimer. I don't know how we won the Stanley Cup last year if we didn't have the greatest year this year with him. Because he's better this year, but what are you going to do? Okay, so goals, Giroux with 40, Lupa with 30, Kessel with 24. Not bad for Kessel, boys. Yeah, I know, I wish it was better, but what did I say? In this game, they have him underrated. They really do. Only 24 goals. Getzlaf, again, only 24. Richard, 16. Kuhlman, 15. Simmons, Colburn, rounding out the group there. Jordan Staal only had 13, but that's okay. That's okay. We go to assists. Getzlaf, Giroux, Richards, yeah. Kessel. So Kessel was getting assists, boys. 36 assists for 60 points. That's a good season for Phil the Thrill. Dion Phaneuf, 32. That's good for him. Everybody here. Yep. Let's go to points now. Look at that. Claude Giroux with 91 points. Getzlaf with 86 points. 1-2 punch right there. That's great. Richards with 63. Kessel with 60. Lupa with 58. So a bunch of secondary scoring there. That's great. And Kuhlman as well. I kind of wish Kuhlman had a better season, but what are you going to do? Let's just check out defensemen, who was doing the best defensively for us. Points, so the most goals were Franzen and Phaneuf, like always, and then 40 points for Phaneuf. That's great for a defenseman. 0.5 points per game, pretty much. That's great. And then goaltenders, let's take a look here. James Reimer, 2.54, so over 2.5 goals per game. Not good. Save percentage, so it's over 900, but still not the greatest. Not the greatest. So it definitely is James Reimer. All right, boys, so there's your third season. The Toronto Maple Leafs are back in the playoffs to try and repeat from last year. If we look at our seasons here, first season was actually our best season. It's kind of crazy it worked out that way. Our first season, we had 50 wins, but we had a first-round exit. Our second season, we scraped and clawed to get into the playoffs with 7 in a row before the playoffs, and we actually won the Cup that year. All right? We had a goal increase that year and a goals against increase that year. So the first year was a bit of a crazy year. Third year now, we've dropped in wins, so we're actually a bit of a worse team. We have more overtime losses, so technically we have more points, but regulation losses, we're a worse team. Goals for, we've dropped, and goals against, we've dropped. So defensively, we got better. Remember, I always like to have that goals against below 200, so we're not where we want to be right now. But goals for, if you're getting over 250 goals for a season, that's pretty good. If you can get over 300, that's real good. But 250, not bad, not bad. So an above average season, nothing special, not where we want to be. I want to have this goals against below 200, just like in our first season. And if we can get this goals for above 250, closer to 300, that's where we want to be. So we still have a lot to do, boys. Still have a lot to do. But we're in the playoffs, and once you're in the playoffs, anything can happen. We know that can happen. All right, so now that we're in the playoffs, who do we have up first? First round, the Toronto Maple Leafs are going to be up against the Montreal Canadiens. A first-round rematch from last year. That's right, boys. Last year we had the Montreal Canadiens, and I think we beat them in 6 games, and I think we had the home ice advantage as well. I might be wrong about that. But I think we had the home ice advantage. But this year, they have the home ice advantage. So Carey Price, he's going to be better, boys. Oh, my God. Montreal Canadiens, will they get their revenge on the Toronto Maple Leafs? Year 3 playoffs coming up next.